Lisa Renee Jones, also Lisa Renee Harrison, because I'm married to this guy here who looks very short today. That's because I have on heels, but and they're not really even that tall. But anyway.
Oh yeah, that's not that tall.
They're not that tall because I'm too clumsy for that. But anyway, so some of you know that I've recently lost 13 pounds and Diego's lost 30, right?
But between 25 and 30, depending on the day.
Depending on the day. God, that sounds like me. Oh, I weigh this depending on, yeah. Anyway, so, depending on whether I'm lying or not. No, anyway, so how did we do that? Well, for me, I actually found out I had a thyroid issue. He doesn't have an excuse. No, you don't. No, but anyway, he's always lost weight very easily. I actually lost it fairly easily because I always work out and I eat healthy. But this time I couldn't get it off. Of course, I didn't know there was a thyroid issue, but I did even before that got corrected. And how we did a high protein, low carb, under 50 carb diet. And that diet was pretty rough at first. You actually have something when you go low carb that feels like, I can't remember what the syndrome's called, but you feel flu-like for a day or two. So, it's just you had to push through it. Yeah. And you should always check with your doctor before you do any new diet. But anyway, so what did that consist of for us? Well, for us, for the first, when we were doing the under 50, that doesn't leave you a lot of options. We both lived on Isopure, which is a staple of our diet, which is 40 grams of protein, 0 fat, 0 carbs. And because I'm mostly vegetarian, I have to do this all the time because that helps me get my protein. But we both did this. And then we both did Skinny Pop Popcorn, which, you want to tell them about that?
It's great stuff, and you're saying, well, it's just popcorn. No, but it tastes really, really good for some reason. And it's 100 calories per little bag. I think there's 5 or 6 in the bag. Oh, 6 in the bag, in the big bag.
And it's, gotta look at it all. Oh, it is gluten-free.
Yeah, gluten-free, guilt-free, all kinds of stuff.
Dairy-free, all that stuff.
But they sell it in other proportions. I mean, you can get just a big, chip-sized bag.
Which I'll eat the whole bag, so we don't do.
Well, yeah, and or you could, you could just spread it around like a week or something, or amongst different people in your family. It's a good thing. It tastes really good.
I like the 100-calorie control bags. But it's great for at night too when you're having the munchies because the bag's pretty big, so that's great. Then during that period, you can pretty much, when you're going low carb, you can have cheese because cheese has no carbs or very little, and so cheese. And it doesn't have to be the low-fat cheese. You can pretty much, fat isn't an issue when you do the high-protein, low-carb thing. And then we both did boar's head lunch meat that you get at the deli. And the reason we like the boar's head is that it comes in a bunch of different, like the ham can be a bunch of different flavors. You get the turkeys.
Yeah, the turkey. Yeah, I think I chose between 3 of the ones that I like, kind of a little bit spicy. I had blackened turkey, Cajun turkey. There's another one I can't remember, but I would just get about a pound's worth and munch on that throughout the week. It took me about 3 or 4 days to get through a pound, and then I'd go back. But it's actually very good. I used to heat it into like a little bit of a, I can't remember how I did it, more like a taco type thing, but after a while.
With some salsa, right?
Yeah, with some salsa. After a while, I just started doing it cold, just like that.
And you can melt it, heat it with a little bit of cheese. That helps you survive. And the boar's head's kind of expensive, but when you're limiting yourself this much, anything that gives you some variety and it tastes much better than the store-bought, packaged lunch meats, that helps. Yeah. So anyway, so that was that was pretty much what we ate. We would once a week treat ourselves to a steak, which helped. We looked forward to that. But that really helped us both take off weight.
Yeah.
And to tell you how effective, anybody who has a thyroid problem knows how hard it is to lose weight. So I'm shocked that it actually worked. But it worked. Okay, so for maintenance, what were things that you added whenever we got to maintenance stage?
I'd get some rice cakes, with usually the no salt or low salt, because if you go on and get the flavor like the chocolate or the other flavors that have you do increase calories per on that one. So I'd get just the no salt and just the plain ones, and I'd spread some sort of peanut butter, either this or cashew peanut butter, or else I'd go to Whole Foods and choose the peanut of choice and put it in their little mixture, and and out would come some sort of butter, and I would spread that onto it, kind of like a little cracker and peanut butter type thing.
The rice cakes are actually really good with a slice of cheese melted on them too.
Yeah,
You've done that.
very good.
Really yummy. You would be shocked. He was like, I can't believe, because he's seen me do that for years, how good that is. And the rice cakes are like 35 calories. You put a slice of cheese on it that's 40 or 50 calories. You've got a nice little yummy treat. So that's another thing. For me, I did a couple different things. One of my survival things, even during the early stages, was cucumber salads. Cucumbers are like 50 calories. Slice them up, lots of salsa, salt and pepper. He would do lime on his cucumbers. Cucumbers don't have a lot of carbs, and they don't have many calories, so you get this huge fill me up treat. The other thing I did that people would be shocked, because green beans, you always think, kind of yuck, but I would do 2 full cans of green beans because it made me feel like I had a lot, and then one of these Laughing Cow cheese triangles, and they come in a bunch of different flavors, lots of salt and pepper, microwave for 3 minutes. You get this huge green bean cheesy treat, and it really is a treat. It tasted really yummy and made me feel like I had a whole lot to eat, and I did that a lot of times in the evenings so that I wouldn't get the munchies so bad. I'd kind of save it till night, suffer during the day. Then another thing is, as we got to maintenance, we started going to our favorite Mexican restaurant and getting their tortillas. And I of course looked up how many calories and all. 75 calories, 8 carbs for one of the tortillas, and he would add it to his lunch meat. And I remember him saying how much he looked forward to that.
Oh yeah, I'd make a taco out of it. That was great. That would save the day type thing.
You look forward to it. And for me, I still do this. I take the spicy bean dip and I spread it on the tortilla and heat it up. That way I don't have to open this whole big can of refried beans. Plus this is flavored, and it just makes me a little Mexican taco, and it's so yummy. I look forward to that on my regular days. We have a cheat day once a week when we pig out, and that's Fridays, which is today, and we pretty much eat whatever we want. There's actually some science behind that I learned when I was trying to compete. It makes your body kind of get confused, and it starts burning and processing in a different way. So when you go back on your clean diet, it's actually more effective because your body starts thinking it's starving, and it starts building reserves, and it actually makes you stop losing, so it'll help break that plateau. So take that cheat day and enjoy it. Then our final thing I'm going to talk about is we recently found the tamales from Williams-Sonoma, and they'll deliver it to your door. And they do have more carbs, but they're low fat, they're gluten-free. The black bean is 120 calories for 2, the beef is 160. I don't know what the chicken is because we're just now ordering it. But you'd actually think I prefer the black bean because I'm mostly vegetarian, but they're a little dry. I love the beef. They're lower in carbs. They're high in protein. Pop it in the microwave, put a bunch of salsa on top. So yummy.
Yeah, it's actually surprisingly good.
Yeah, and considering they're healthy, I mean, he was laughing. Yeah, come on, I'm Mexican. Tamales are not healthy. But these are. He was totally joking. No way a tamale can be healthy. But apparently Williams-Sonoma found out how to do that. So, one last thing. I do these. Did I already do this, the guacamoles? No. Guacamole, 100 calories. And this is a spicy. I love them. I just rip it open and eat it. No bread, no nothing. And it has the healthy fat you need, all kinds of nutrients. And it makes me feel pretty full for a long while. Anyway, the tea. So this is the Gold Peak Diet Tea. And Diego Sun's here right now, and he just told me right before we started filming, it is so good. It tastes like sweet tea. It really does. It is yummy. We love it. It does have artificial sweetener, but it's great. What else? Can you think of anything else?
No, that's it.
I think that's a lot of our tips. We hope, though, that they might help you a little bit, and we wish you good luck for your New Year's resolutions.
Good luck.